I'm an RV tech, and I went undercover to dealerships to tell you which RVs are quality and which ones should be avoided. Today we're going to be reviewing a 2023 model Winnebago Class C. This is their 325 Mini Winnie. Now, even if you're not shopping for a Class C or Winnebago in particular, I'd still encourage you to watch this video because today I'm going to be talking about an issue with the sway bar and what you should be looking for regarding plumbing with all RVs. If you're new here, I have a free RV shopping course, and if you upgrade to the paid version, you'll have access to the shopping app, which you'll see me using to grade today's RV. After answering some initial questions about year, make, and model in the app, the first question is about the type of water heater. Now, this Mini Winnie has a Suburban tank type water heater. I consider this quality 10 out of 10. Next question in the app is going to be about the roof material, and this RV has a fiberglass roof. Fiberglass is one of my favorite types of RV roofs because you're not as likely to see bubbles such as with rubber roof membranes that can cause the roof to just blow off. They're also not as prone to damage from tree branches poking holes in it. I give this a 10 out of 10. The next question in the app is going to be about the slide systems. This one happens to have a slide system that will never break on you, which is no slides. Many people comment that you should never buy an RV that has a slide system in it, and I disagree. There are slide systems that are better quality and some that are worse quality, and some I would encourage you to avoid altogether. So the next question in my app is going to be about the type of refrigerator. This one has a Norcold brand gas absorption, which I consider a 10 out of 10 in quality. The industry is kind of trending away from gas absorption refrigerators. If you use a gas absorption refrigerator wrong, you can break it and even create a fire hazard. But if you use them correctly, they're the best option in my opinion for camping off grid. They run on very, very little propane and need next to no battery power. The next question my app asks about the brand of air conditioner. This Mini Winnie's rooftop air conditioner is a General Electric brand. GE, I'm not the hugest fan of. I have very limited data on them, but in my personal experience, it's been a very high failure rate of them just losing their Freon. So I am actually scoring them the 7 out of 10 points. Let me know in the comments if you've had a GE air conditioner on your RV that's lasted past the 2-year warranty mark, or if you've had to replace one prematurely like I've seen. Next question in the app is going to be assessing the cabinet quality. Now, in this RV, the doors are very, very nice quality wood, panel, and frame construction. The cabinet boxes, unfortunately, are a step down in quality of just lumber core with a vinyl wrap on it. And you can actually see the color difference. It was not a perfect color match between the vinyl film and the doors. It's kind of a dead giveaway, especially when you take a photo of it. If you see that color difference, that's a good way of seeing that it's a lower quality cabinet box. Overall, with the doors and the cabinet boxes, I give this an 8 out of 10 points. Next question in my app is going to be regarding the countertops. And in the kitchen, I was glad to see they used a very high quality solid surface, but in the bathroom, they chose to use a thermofoil counter. Thermofoil counter is basically really thick cardboard with a plastic film over it. So if you accidentally set a curling iron on it, you can burn a hole through it and then water will make the MDF underneath start swelling up. So total points for the countertops, I give 6 out of 10 for this RV. Next question in my app is going to be assessing the plumbing in this RV. It just blows my mind because Winnebago is essentially synonymous with RVing. It's really sad to see that they are plumbing RVs incorrectly. Essentially, the manufacturers are putting the wrong type of fitting with flexible vinyl tubing. If you haven't seen it already, check out the video I'm going to link at the end here about this massive plumbing problem that's plaguing the RV industry. Look what I found behind the toilet. The reason that this mismatched pieces problem is bad, where they use the wrong fittings for the flex tubing, is it creates water leaks. A leak in this place, you're very likely not going to spot because it will just be seeping water and it will be getting the decking around the toilet wet and eventually cause wood rot. If you do happen to see that it's puddling water and leaking, you can repair this end of the hose, but where it disappears down under the RV, I don't know if you can get to the other end to replace both faulty connections on this hose. I give 0 out of 10 points for the plumbing on this RV. People, unfortunately, often are shopping by RV brand and what they've heard about the quality. They're being taken advantage of by companies like Winnebago. If you're not sure what brands to trust, you should check out my RV shopping course. This course will empower are you to be able to go to an RV show and look at any RV. You get access to my mobile web app that you can use on your phone to grade on any RV that you're looking at, new or used. You'll get an instant quality score with a breakdown, and it'll tell you if there's any deal breakers that you should walk away from. There's also a database of over 165 RVs, many different brands, makes, models, and types of RVs, so you can go and see what scores I've put in as well as other undercover RV shoppers like yourself. Next, let's talk about the frame and suspension. One thing I noted on the suspension is that the factory sway bar that comes with the Ford chassis, I don't think is adequate for this size of vehicle. The sway bar is designed for a small van, not a large RV. And so whenever you build this big heavy box and you extend the frame of the RV, it really needs a thicker, heavier duty sway bar to control the movement of the RV as you drive. It's going to work well day one. What you'll see is that the more miles you put on it, the faster it's going to wear out your shock absorbers and become more disconcerting as you drive it, especially if you have a wind push you sideways, you'll feel the whole thing rocking. If you already have a motorhome, in particular a Class C or B+ motorhome, and it feels unstable and kind of squishy as you're driving it, I would really recommend looking to have the sway bar and the rear shock absorbers upgraded. Last question in the app is about fit and finish. This one, everything was really cleanly put together. I give it a 10 out of 10. So the total aggregate score for this RV would be an 81. Unfortunately, because of the incorrect plumbing, I have to give this an F. So would I buy this RV? I don't actually know how much labor it's going to be to fix the plumbing on this thing. So I would have to say no, I wouldn't. And I wouldn't recommend that you buy it either, unless the dealer is willing to replumb all of the incorrect plumbing for you, which is probably a no. They're just going to find the next sucker to sell it to. Click here for a video that explains the plumbing problem I'm talking about in detail. Click here for a playlist of all the ways that you can repair this plumbing problem if you already have this on your RV. Or click here for a list of all the undercover reviews that I have done on RVs.